What is up, fellow galactic heroes? This is your pal Yurf here. I just wanted to make a quick video today. This past event, unlocked my brand new shiny Jedi Knight Revan. And I took him, maxed him to gear 12, all the Zetas, the 6-dot mods, although my mods need some work. And I just kind of wanted to show him off, have a little fun. I'm going to plug him into Galactic War and see what he can do. He should decimate. And I figured while I'm already here, I could do a little speculation as to what I think the next few months of the game holds. So let's get started. I'm doing just Revan. Should be fun. Okay, so first of all, obviously, we already all know that Grievous is getting his rework, finally. With the Grievous rework, we're getting 2 new Separatist droids, Droideka and, what was the other one? B1 Battle Droid. And reworks of the B2 Battle Droid and Magna Guard. And so I thought that was really interesting. It's kind of a departure from what we're used to for February, which is Sith. But I kind of think that's a mislead, and probably also they delayed the Grievous rework because of previous leaks. So this is where they could kind of fit it into their schedule. So, obviously we're getting those, and I think that they'll probably make a splash in the meta for about 2 or 3 weeks. Probably not anything meta-defining, really. More like Jango Fett for a little while. After he was released, he could lead a solid bounty hunter team in the arena, made up of like him and Bosk and even 3 of the original bounty hunters. Kind of be the same with Grievous. The 2 new characters would be Droideka and B1 Battle Droid, and then 3 reworked, Grievous, B2, and gosh, he keeps slipping my mind. Magna Guard. He sucks so much. Magna Guard, yes. They'll probably have a viable arena team, but I firmly believe that this whole thing is kind of a little bit of a mislead, and that immediately following Grievous's rework, HK-47 will also be getting a rework. And HK-47 will get the Old Republic tag, even though he's dark side, and he will be the 5th requirement character for a Darth Revan Ancient Journey event. It'll be the same exact format as Jedi Revan's event, so the requirements will be Dark Bastila, Canderous, Karth Juhani, and HK-47. I'm guessing Karth will be kind of hard to acquire when he comes free to play, and that'll make up for it only being 4 characters instead of 5. And so it'll basically still be an incredibly steep paywall, and I imagine that we'll see Darth Revan's event drop at the very end of February, or possibly the beginning of March. But I don't think later than that, because CG's not going to make any money if they give people time to farm all the Old Republic characters. And so Grievous's rework and the new droids will distract people from the farm long enough, and they will be caught off guard because they've been lulled into a sense of security that's false. See, at the end of the road ahead, if you caught it, it said, Carrie said, "Don't worry, meat bags, I'll be back." That's an obvious HK-47 rework hint, because he was the droid that called everyone meat bags. It wasn't Grievous. That was all HK-47 charm. So I think it's an obvious hint, especially since L3 is also the login reward. That has nothing to do with Grievous. It's just kind of a droid-themed month. But HK-47 will be the culmination, and then Darth Revan will be the next thing. And Darth Revan will be the new meta for several months, just like Jedi Revan here was the meta. And my prediction is that the meta team will be Darth Revan lead with Sith Bastila and the Sith Triumvirate, Traya, Nihilus, Scion. I don't think that they will drop Malak. A lot of people are even speculating, no, they're not going to do Darth Revan yet because he's too powerful. They're going to do Malak first because we don't have Malak yet. Well, that really doesn't make sense because Malak would have to be a legendary, which would mean all Old Republic characters would be usable, which, I mean, how are they going to make money on that? Everyone already farmed the, they farmed the first 5 Old Republic characters to get Jedi Revan, and then Revan himself has the Old Republic tag. So how could they possibly make a Darth Malak event legendary that requires Old Republic that people couldn't easily beat because you'd be able to use Revan lead? Revan actually, although it's not commonly used, Revan's lead is an Old Republic lead in addition to a Jedi lead. There's no reason at all why they would do that. It doesn't make any sense. I predict no Malak, yes Darth Revan. Oh, quit healing. Come on. Not sure how that's going to help. There are so many healers on this team. I guess stunning her helps. Yeah, okay. Man, that AoE wipes. Okay, so, in addition, I had some other thoughts because of this new announcement regarding the Galactic Chase event and the reward being the Emperor's command shuttle. I find that really interesting, and they talked in the roadahead post about new ways to release characters. And I have a feeling we're going to be seeing more of these. But also, I'm seeing a hint that they want to focus more on ships, because that's what they chose to use, and I think it's a really smart way to release a new ship straight to farming. They really need, ships desperately need to be populated with lots more ships, with pilots we already have, because no one needs to have a new ship and a new pilot added to their farm. This just, only endgame players are going to be able to sustain that. So this really is a creative way, so I predict we're going to be seeing a lot more ships brought into the game with pilots that we already have. Commander Luke might become the pilot of Luke's X-Wing, perhaps. I'm not really sure off the top of my head who else would get one, but we're going to be seeing a lot of them, I predict. I also predict that we will be getting to round out KOTOR after Darth Revan. I think we'll get the Ebon Hawk. I think the crew will be Karth and possibly T3 M4. I'm not really sure who else would be. Maybe Bastila, because she always sat in the co-pilot seat. And I think that just like the Millennium Falcon required 4 bounty hunter ships and no capital, I think that the requirement for Ebon Hawk will be 4 Sith ships and no capital. And we already have Sith ships. We have Darth Vader's ship, we have Darth Maul's ship, and we have the B-28 bomber and the Sith fighter. Sith fighter, which is actually KOTOR. And I think that those will be the required ships for an Ebon Hawk. It's possible that there will be other Sith ships coming in, but then we'd have our choice, and I guess that's fine. But that just, I'm torn on that front, because it's like, on the one hand, it kind of sounds like it would be too easy to have 2 ships that a lot of people are going to have farmed. TIE Advance is super solid, so it's not like it's a bad ship or an antiquated ship. It's really good. So on the one hand, that seems too easy. On the other hand, having more than 4, that also seems too easy. So I'm not really sure, but I do think we will see an Ebon Hawk and a lot more ship content. I think they're going to be focusing on that after this month when they do the droid stuff. Heck, who knows? Maybe they'll even do droid ships with no pilots. That would be interesting to see. I'm not really sure. I didn't really have anything to speculate because I honestly didn't expect that my Galactic War would take this long. I love that Savior ability. It resets. Savior resets every node on Galactic War. So basically, they all have to kill Revan twice in order to win. So he's like never gonna die. So it's really, I mean, I'm showing it, but it's kind of a no-brainer who's gonna make it all the way through the war. Just having fun. I did this the other day, and I'm like, I can't believe that he's going all the way through. I also did this when I got Luke Skywalker, Commander Luke here. I went all the way through Galactic War with him. That's another thing that's kind of disappointing, is when an entire game mode is obsolete. I know they added the sim because Galactic War is so easy. I would love to see, and I'm not speculating that this is coming, I just would love to see a revision, a big update to Galactic War to make it more challenging, like a mythic Galactic War type of thing. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to speculate. Not related to Mythic Galactic War at all, but to revitalizing a game mode, territory battles. I would be interested to see if the Grievous rework and the Separatist droids means we also get a Geonosis territory battle map. I think that would be sweet, and it's kind of, I mean, it might kind of be a stretch, but someone pointed out earlier today that they specified the B1 battle droid will be coming in a marquee, and they did not specify how the Droideka was going to release. Droideka could totally be basically the next Imperial probe droid. So he could be a character reward for a new territory battles map. I think that would be interesting, but it kind of totally destroys my theory of Grievous making a splash in the meta in February, because it would mean it's going to be like 2 months at least before anyone unlocks Droideka, and I'm not sure how the team would float without him. So I don't know. It would be interesting to see. I would love to see a territory battle map, and maybe someone else would be what you unlock. Maybe, I mean, who from that era would you unlock from Geonosis? Not Count Dooku. I don't know. It's worth considering. And I'm on the last note here. I guess it's not too early to say that if you have any ideas for who a reward character for a Geonosis territory battle would be, leave it in the comments. I'd really like to hear it. I love speculating. It's probably my favorite thing to do in this game is just guess what's coming next. And at times it's been really frustrating because I feel like CG is not logical at all. But I did start noticing a pattern recently, and for the past 6 months or so, my predictions have almost always been spot on. Because I realized that everything CG does, it's a question of what makes the most money. And I know that kind of sounds obvious, but that's the criteria I'm using to determine, okay, so what's CG gonna do next? It's most money making. If Grievous comes into the meta, people have 2 marquee characters potentially to buy, and in order to make the team viable. So even though they're just they're reworking an existing character, he only works in the arena if you buy new ones. That makes sense. That makes money. And the same, Darth Revan, obviously going to make money. A territory battle map, I don't know if it really would make money, but they need to keep people interested. And so that's why I'm not sure. Ships, it's a game mode. A lot of people don't even play it. If they can find a way to get people interested in ships, people will start buying ship content. Ship content is the lowest stuff. I saw Arnold T101 talking about how they're the least watched videos on all the Game Changer channels, and that's because ships is kind of boring. I mean, I myself don't really I have no trouble because I got the Millennium Falcon. But before that, I wasn't really even trying. So just because it's boring, it just sucks. It's like everyone runs the exact same team, and there's no diversity. There's no challenge really. It's either, oh, this is too hard and I'm gonna get walloped in just a second, or oh, this is too easy and I'm gonna wallop you in just a second. At least that's been my experience since Houndstooth came out. So I think they're gonna focus on revitalizing ships. So yeah, that's about it. That's my speculations. I might do more in the future if people are at all interested in this. Speculations as to maybe what kits look like. Like, I'm pretty confident B1 Battle Droid is going to basically look like Night Sister Zombie 2.0. That's the only way I can see this whole, make it reminiscent of ranks and ranks of battle droids. I mean, what else would it be? And that's why it'll make the team viable. So, we'll see. I'm gonna finish this arena battle. Probably I'm gonna lose it because, like I said, my Revan's mods suck. I can only get to 265 speed. It's just too difficult for me. I'm not really sure why. I guess I just haven't farmed the right mods. Ooh, maybe I'll win. Spread the buffs. Come on, let's take Revan out. No, 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 don't take out my Yoda. Yes! Okay, I can auto this from here. Alright guys, that's it. Fun little speculation. Show off my new Revan. Doing great in arena. I'm top 10 every day in both arenas right now because of the Falcon and Revan. I've taken 2 recently in both. One is hard because there's always a whale in the shard, and my whale is just too good. His mods are god mods. But yeah, so leave a comment, like the video. I know that everyone says that, but this is my first, and I'm just kind of interested to gauge if people liked it or not. Any ideas as to what you think is coming into the game? Go ahead and leave that in a comment, and I'd love to discuss it with you. And have fun, keep on gaming, and may the Force be with you.